Thank you. I would like to thank my family, friends, and coworkers that traveled here to support me today as I accept this honor. You know, only once in my life, when I was 6 years old, did I not want to be a teacher. It was during the 1976 Winter Olympics, and Dorothy Hamill was such a vision of grace and strength. I even had a haircut. But anyway, she was such a vision of strength that I briefly decided that I would be a figure skater when I grew up. Well, thankfully, that was a short-lived notion, and I soon went back to the only professional dream that I had ever had, to be a teacher. I love school. I have always loved it, and one of my mother's favorite stories is that my younger sister went to kindergarten knowing how to read, write, add, and subtract because of me. I would come home from school every day, and I would sit her down and reteach everything I had learned from school, whether she liked it or not. I've tried to pass on my love of learning from a very early age. I was lucky to have teachers in my life who influenced me to be the teacher that I still strive to be every single day. In particular, my 4th grade teacher taught me about the importance of relationships. Not only did she make me feel special that year, but for many years after, she would send newspaper clippings of my accomplishments, along with words of encouragement. Knowing that she still cared meant the world to me, and I always wanted to be able to be that person for someone else. I believe the greatest accomplishments and contributions in education have very little to do with test scores and everything to do with the lives that we touch. It is in the relationships we build with our students, teaching them to look for the good, to look for and recognize the good in others, guiding them to be their very best, and inspiring them to continue the habits and the life lessons that they have learned in our classrooms that should be most important. Maya Angelou said, "I have learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel." I take this to heart. The student who feels cared about is the student who will learn. Leaving our students with the lasting impression that they are important and are capable of making meaningful contributions in a life that helps make this world a better place is why I am so proud to be a teacher. I will leave you with one last quote by Rita Pearson. "Every child deserves a champion, an adult who will never give up on them, who understands the power of connection and insists that they become the best they can possibly be." Thank you all for being champions.